Hi, this is Nev Lapwood from Snowboard Addiction. We're at Bounce in Whistler, which is our local trampoline facility. This video is all about our training board and the different tricks you can learn on a trampoline with it. The whole idea here is that learning the feelings of grabs and spins and flips is easier in a safe environment, so that when you're on the mountain, you've already got the idea of how to do it and you can learn faster. First thing you want to do, get strapped in, jump on the trampoline and feel what it's like to have a board strapped to your feet. Look in your direction as if you're snowboarding. Make it as real as possible. One of the easiest tricks you can learn is how to shiftie. A shiftie is a way to add style to your straight airs. When you're in the air, your upper body and lower body twist against each other. You can do this in the front side direction and in the back side direction. We cover this in a lot more detail in our Shifties tutorial. Grabs are one of the most useful things you can get the feeling of with one of these training boards. There's 6 basic grabs that you definitely want to learn. Indie, mute, melon, stalefish, nose grab, tail grab. After you've got the basic 6, you can start to stylize your grabs by boning and shiftieing them at the same time. Boning is just a term for straightening out one leg while crouching with the other. So you can do a boned indie grab or a boned melon grab. You can add a little bit of shiftie in with your grabs. It all helps to stylize your straight airs. Now there's a lot more other grabs you can do that are more advanced. Some of the ones I like are a cradle, grabbing your nose with your backhand. A Japan, grabbing mute but tucking in your knee and tweaking it up behind your back. And of course, the method, one of the most famous tricks in snowboarding. A melon grab with a backside shiftie tucked up behind your back. We have a whole tutorial on methods. Make sure you've checked that out for more information. One of the other really useful things to learn with a training board is how to spin. Start off with 180s. Front side 180. Switch front side 180. Backside 180. Switch backside 180. Look in the direction with your head as if you're snowboarding and make it as real as possible. Start to learn where you're going to spot your landings. If you've watched our 180s tutorials, you'll know what a blind landing is and how it's used for a back one. You can start to get this feeling while on a trampoline. You want to make your 180s harder? Start doing it with all your different grabs and see how much style you can get in the grabbed 180s by boning them out. When it comes to 360s, you got the front side 360 and the backside 360. You can do these regular or switch. Both of them have a different landing technique, so you can really get used to where that is. Start grabbing your 360s, feeling what it's going to feel like when you're actually out there on the mountain snowboarding. Another way to stylize your 360s is by stalling that spin out. Doing the first 90 degrees slow and slapping the last 270 on. Just another way to mix it up, which you can learn on the tramp and take it out on the mountain. If you can spin 540s here on a tramp, you're going to be so much more likely to have smooth and stylish spins when you're out on the mountain. Get them with grabs if you can. You can do 720s too. The more you spin, the more technique and the more practice it's going to take. Now there's a lot of other tricks you can use these training boards to learn, such as flips, wildcats, tame dogs, Corks and Rodeos, 720s. I would recommend spending a considerable amount of time mastering all the basic skills first before you go on to the harder tricks. If you can spend a considerable amount of time on a trampoline mastering these basic skills, it is going to improve your riding out there on the mountain. I hope you get yourself one of these. If you don't want to buy it, you can also make your own. This is Nev Lapwood from Snowboard Addiction. Our goal is to improve your riding.